a lot of CC. He can even sometimes dash them into the tower, which makes him take a lot of damage. He has an ability that makes him heal up damage that he's taking. And he also has a pretty strong auto attack chain that does a deceptive amount of damage, especially on the third attack, and his chain hits really hard, and sometimes people don't see it coming. And then his fourth ability is a big AoE boulder that he tosses that does a lot of damage to other teammates. It can be great in team fights, especially if you catch them in a corridor. So he's good in lane. He can fight pretty well. He can clear pretty well. When he gets into team fights, he has a lot of crowd control, a lot of damage, lots of sustain and tankiness because of the healing on his 3. And so he offers a lot of things. This character doesn't get played a whole lot, and I'm not really sure why, because I think this character is kind of ridiculous, and very underplayed and very undervalued. So definitely give Hercules a try if you want a character that's just good at every stage of the game, and he's just great. All right, Odin. Odin's a curious character right now. So the big appeal with Odin is his ultimate. He has an ultimate that creates a ring on the ground, and it traps all the teammates in there. So a lot of people can use this to synergize with other abilities to keep the team grouped up so that they can do a lot of damage. So this is his main appeal in team fights that he does pretty well, as he sets up the rest of his team for a lot of damage by grouping the team up. One thing that's hurt him is that there's a relatively new relic called Phantom. It's not that new anymore, but there's a relic now called Phantom, which allows players to move through player-made walls. So when Odin uses that cage, players will activate this relic and get them out of that situation. But it's still pretty good because Odin Cage comes up a lot more often than Phantom does, so he's still strong. And then in lane, he's a strong character because he has a combo. If you press his 2 and then jump on the wave with his 1, you're going to do an insane amount of damage. It's called a Bird Bomb. It basically full clears the wave at like level 3 or something, so you're going to outclear your opponent pretty much every time. So Odin has one of the best clears in the game, very, very strong, and kind of does a lot of things pretty well. Okay, Tyr. Tyr is pretty strong in lane because he has good clear. He has the combo of his Fearless, his number 1, into his 2. Will pretty much full clear the wave relatively early on in the game. It's also a great damaging ability against other warriors, especially early in the game. You can like half health them if you hit that combo, and it's this big CC chain that does a lot of damage, so they can't really get out of it. So Tyr brings a lot of things to the laning phase. It's really good. And then also in team fights, he's very strong because, again, he has lots of damage, lots of crowd control. He has a lot of sustain because he has a huge heal. He has multiple dashes, so he's really mobile. And he can even sometimes hit Fearless chains on 2 or 3 or more players that can just turn a team fight by himself. So very strong character, very good at doing a lot of things. Definitely recommend learning how to play Tyr. All right, and the last one is Vamana. Vamana, similar thing. He has good lane presence. He has a really strong clear with his 3. He has pretty strong ability to fight with his 2. He has a dash that goes for a really long way, so he's really mobile. And then his ultimate rather gives him tankiness, extra power, extra healing. He's really, really hard to kill. And then he gets into the team fight phase, and he's got a decent amount of damage. He's got a lot of crowd control, and he's really hard to kill. So he's a great frontliner. Just brings a lot to the team fights. So kind of does a little bit of everything. All right, so that's it. Kind of a long video, but I hope if anybody is either new to Smite and just wants to know what solo lane is about, or if you have played other roles and haven't really gotten into the solo lane much and want to give that a try, that this can help you somehow. Just kind of get your bearings. But that's what I got for today. Hope I gave you guys a good overview of all that. And of course, if you liked the video, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me if you liked it, if there's something that you didn't like or that you want to see different for the next video. I still have mid ADC and support videos coming up, so let me know if you have any suggestions for those, or if there are any other videos that you'd like to see. Just let me know in the comments. I will make them happen as best as I can, as fast as I can. Just let me know. And of course, as always, check out my Twitch stream at twitch.tv/steelorange3398. Thanks for watching, and Steel Orange out. See you guys later.